You ever watch a game and suddenly realise there's one player who's controlling everything, making it all look too easy? That's exactly what Jude Bellingham is doing right now. At just 21, he's not just picking up trophies left and right. He's also redefining what it means to be a complete midfielder. But while everyone's talking about his goals and assists, there's something much bigger happening on the pitch that nobody's noticing. Today, we're uncovering a scary truth about Bellingham that could change how you see the game. If you're ready to see football through a different lens, make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a like, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next deep dive. Birmingham's Golden Boy. How many professional footballers do you know who have had their jersey number retired at just 17? Not many, right? When Birmingham City made the bold move to retire Bellingham's number after he left the club in 2020, a lot of football fans were stunned, especially some who hadn't even heard of him. The reactions were mixed. Was he really that good? Isn't this a bit much for someone so young? Fast forward just 4 years, and it's clear that the decision was pure genius. Bellingham didn't just live up to the hype, he blew it out of the water. His time at Borussia Dortmund was nothing short of phenomenal. And now, playing for Real Madrid, he's showing the world that Birmingham saw something special, long before everyone else caught on. Looking back now, Bellingham was way too talented to be playing in the Championship, and so it was only a matter of time before Europe's top clubs came knocking. In the summer of 2020, Borussia Dortmund signed the teenager for 22.75 million, and just like that, the kid was thrown straight into the first team. From day one, it was clear this wasn't just another young prospect. Bellingham didn't just join Dortmund, he lit it up. He became the club's youngest ever goalscorer on his debut, and within no time, he was a first-team regular, bossing up the midfield and stacking up Champions League minutes like a seasoned pro. Dortmund has a reputation for being the perfect breeding ground for young talent, and Bellingham fit right into the mold. It's like an elite internship for the world's best up-and-coming stars. Just ask Jadon Sancho, Erling Haaland, and of course, Bellingham himself. Over 3 incredible seasons, Bellingham put up 132 appearances, scoring 24 goals and providing 25 assists. Oh, and he also picked up some silverware, winning the 2020-21 DFB Pokal. But that's just scratching the surface. In the 22-23 season, his performances were nothing short of world-class. He was the driving force behind Dortmund's push for the Bundesliga title, helping them finish as runners-up and earning himself the Bundesliga Player of the Season award. And if that wasn't enough, he went on to scoop up both the Golden Boy and the Copa Trophy later that year, cementing his status as the best young player in Europe and the world. But beyond the awards, Bellingham was breaking records left and right. At just 17 years, 2 months and 16 days, he became Dortmund's second youngest goalscorer. A few months later, he was 17 when he became their youngest ever Champions League scorer. And then, at the age of 19, he made history again, becoming the youngest captain in Bundesliga history. Bellingham's performances in Germany were already turning heads, so it was only a matter of time before Europe's biggest clubs came knocking. And who else but the biggest of them all, Real Madrid, to swoop in and get the deal done. Madrid signed Bellingham for a massive 103 million euros. And once the ink was dry, the young Englishman made it clear that the Spanish football was where he belonged. It's not easy for most players to quickly settle into a new league, especially one as demanding as La Liga, but Bellingham made it look effortless, like a fish taking to water. He instantly became a key player for Madrid, and in his very first season, he didn't just fit in, he stood out. He ended up as the club's top scorer in the league, which is no small feat considering the star-studded squad he joined. But Bellingham didn't stop there. His performances helped Real Madrid win both the La Liga and the Champions League, capping off an unforgettable debut season. To top it all off, he was voted La Liga Player of the Season, which is a huge honour, especially for someone in their first year. It's safe to say, few expected him to be this good, this quickly. Sure, the people who closely followed his career at Dortmund knew he was special, but Bellingham exceeded even the highest expectations. His numbers were astonishing. 23 goals and 12 assists, all in his first season. And these weren't stats, just padded against weaker teams. Bellingham delivered when it mattered most. He scored crucial goals in the biggest games, including match winners in both El Clasico of the 23-24 season against Barcelona. With performances like that, it's no wonder people are already talking about his first season as one of the best debut campaigns in Real Madrid's history. But despite having already accomplished so much by the age of 21, it's crazy that some people still underrate Bellingham. Some say he's basically a striker pretending to be a midfielder, while others claim he disappears for large parts of the game and just pops up to take the glory. Honestly, that's all nonsense. The truth is, Bellingham is a special kind of player, a generational talent. This guy is the ultimate box-to-box midfielder, and what makes him even more incredible is that he has the skills to play in almost any midfield role. He's versatile and unpredictable, and no matter where he starts, he never stays put. He loves to drift around the pitch, whether it's dropping back to help the defense or pushing forward to join the attack. You never know where he's going to show up, and that's what makes him a challenge to deal with. People sometimes focus too much on his goals and think that's all there is to his game. But Bellingham is so much more than just a goal-scoring midfielder. He's the guy controlling the tempo, breaking up play, making crucial passes, and still having the energy to drive forward and get on the score sheet. He's everywhere on the pitch, doing all the dirty work but also stepping up with the big moments when his team needs him. The thing that really makes him stand out though, is how easily he can adapt. Whether you need him to sit deeper and dictate the game, or play higher up the pitch and create chances, he can do it all. That kind of versatility is rare, especially in someone so young. But Bellingham makes it look easy. And because he's constantly drifting into different areas, he's a nightmare for defenders. 1 minute he's tracking back to win the ball, and the next, he's popping up in the box to score. He's also got this crazy ability to trick defenders into challenging him. And then he'll quickly pass the ball to a teammate. This makes him perfect for playing as an attacking midfielder, where he can help his team break down stubborn defenses. He thrives under pressure, always wants the ball, and he's not afraid to take risks. You could see this in his game from a very young age. Bellingham is also super fast and can easily zoom past defenders. One of his signature moves is when he speeds up the game and dribbles through the middle of the pitch. He'll find a gap between defenders, pass the ball to a teammate, and create a scoring chance. His explosive runs are always a threat, and they create space for him and his teammates to score. He's got amazing tactical awareness and technical skills, so he knows exactly how to take advantage of the opportunities he creates. You can really tell Jude is something special when you see him getting compared to legendary midfielders. Liverpool icon Paul Ince said it best back in 2022. These days, most midfielders have a designated position, and we haven't seen many all-rounders like Keane, Vieira, or Gerrard in their prime. But Bellingham is one of them, and he seems like he can do it all. There's also a lofty comparison to Zinedine Zidane. Bellingham wears the iconic number 5 jersey that Zidane rocked during his time with the Galacticos, and he's even appeared in ads with the French legend. With his grace on the ball and his ability to change the game, it's easy to see why people can't help but draw parallels between the two. At just 21 years old, Bellingham has already racked up some serious accolades. Golden Boy winner, Champions League champion, La Liga winner, and a Ballon d'Or nomination. He's got the world at his feet, and his career is just getting started. It's not every day you come across a midfielder with his talent and versatility, and it's clear that we should appreciate every moment we get to watch him play. His skill, elegance, and game-changing ability make him a joy to behold, and we are lucky to see him shine on such a big stage at such a young age. Thank you for watching.